MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Jared Kozart gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, in his last start, ended up taking the loss. Didn't go deep, only threw 5 innings, so hopefully he can get into the 7th or 8th in this one.
A.J. Pierzynski strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Atlanta, catcher, number 42.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. This Marlin Ball Club Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And something's going to have to give here in game 1 because both of these teams come in riding winning streaks. They've played some of their best baseball of the season, so this is set up to be an exciting series.
Kozart has his target. Here he comes on 2-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Freddie Freeman will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League.
And he's also right up there amongst the leaders in home runs and RBIs. Just a ridiculous season he's having. Maybe an outside shot at the Triple Crown.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, you remember, growing up, right field wasn't a very important position. But here at this level, it's as important as any. And this man plays it as well as anybody. Very reliable, covers ground, always makes a routine play.
Danny Swanson will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
0-1. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to left as the Braves get on the board first. It's 1-0.
This is just your classic fastball up over the heart of the plate. I don't even have to do a whole lot of analysis on this one. You put that pitch there to this guy, he's going to take it over the wall. Simple as that.
Standing in now, number 42.
Number 42.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. That average way up there to start things out. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Back goes Stanton, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Solo shot to right center, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well,
apparently, these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. So now, obviously, this pace won't last, but, man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Smith will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
And he's in the top 5 in runs scored, too, so he's a big part of this offense.
Into the windup and the pitch. High pop-up. Prado is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. Julio Teheran gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, this will be his 2nd start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
D. Gordon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And something's going to have to give here in game 1 because both of these teams come in riding winning streaks. They've played some of their best baseball this season, so this is set up to be an exciting series.
And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
And here, this ball's a little too far towards the hole to have a real good shot at 2. Unless you've got a 250-pound catcher heading down the line. This wasn't exactly a tailor-made double play ball. They'll settle for just the force at second.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Dribbled to the right side. He's got to hurry, and he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Justin Bohr will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, and Lawrence is a good umpire. I've seen him get some stares from lefty hitters before on pitches away, but maybe only a handful of times.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Two out with the man at first. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Third baseman, Martin.
Now to the plate, Martin Prado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
2 down, runners at first and second. And it's quickly 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
1-2, here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Ender Inciarte will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season.
And we know it's just April, so the season is just getting started, but obviously he's off to a great start.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And he lays off for ball 1. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. In now, Kelly Johnson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Cozart's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. To 2-2 now.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Marcell Ozuna will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April.
Ozuna.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. With a moment now, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, Freddie Freeman may not be the best at his position defensively, but he is very reliable. He makes all the routine plays. He's going to pick a few here and there. Somebody that you really like to have over at first base.
JT Realmuto steps in now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Echeverria now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Flowers moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Jared Cozart steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. In there at the knees, strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Marlins leave 1. They're down 2-0. Julio Teheran set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
One gone in the inning now, and that'll bring up the backstop, A.J. Pierzynski. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. A.J. Pierzynski, with that base knock, has just collected career hit number 2,000 in his fine career. That's a ton of hits, pun intended.
Yeah, and everybody makes a big deal of the 3,000 hit club, and rightfully so. But 2,000, well, that's a pretty select group of players, too. And it's definitely something to be proud of.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his first two-base hit of the new season. One out and a runner on second base. And the fastball is off his glove and it gets away. And the recovery will not be in time as he's into third on the passed ball.
That's a play that's got to be made behind the plate. But now, still with only one out, they can get that runner home in any number of ways.
Cozart sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gordon ranging into the outfield. Two gone.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Into the box now, Danny Swanson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
That evens it up 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
A man on third with two down. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Full count, 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
And he looks at ball four now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
In now, number 42. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Second and third, two away. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ripped down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
And he continues to be a big part of their attack.
Number
2 more
42.
RBIs on the plate. That gives him 3 for the ball game, and they push that lead out a little wider.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner's back. Into the box, Smith. As he'll take a look at ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. One-0 count. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they drop the hammer on him.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. 2 out with the man at first. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to left field. On the move is Ozuna. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
When these guys hitting 3, 4, 5, they're the ones that are going to have to produce if these guys are going to have any chance of contending this year. He comes through here with a well-struck RBI double.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's Ender Inciarte. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 5 and the Marlins 0. D. Gordon will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hard stuff.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Nope. Ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy up, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
In is Christian Yelich. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, that's a different pitch here, but also on the outside corner. Also taken for a strike. So he's got him in a quick 0-2 hole now.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. I mean, they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Carlos Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. 2 out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Kelly Johnson is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Cozart has his sign. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Standing in now, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Set to deal on 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
The pitcher, Julio Teheran, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The phrase is get the bunt down, not get the bunt up. That's costly there.
A.J. Pierzynski steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Gordon is there for it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Justin Bohr will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Two and one after the foul ball there. And the pitch on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now, story of the ball game right there, and that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. The hard hit balls find gloves, and the little dribblers find holes.
Martin Prado now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And there's ball one. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Marcell Ozuna is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Flowers moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. David Phelps is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. With Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta. In there, strike 1. On the ground to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
You know, a lot of times when you get a slow grounder and a fast runner, that can be a bad combination. So this is a nice job of realizing the situation and getting to this ball quickly to throw him out.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Well, the previous pitch was a fastball away. This time, they try to come in with that fastball. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, number 42. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
The 2-2 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Bouncer down the line. Gonna be a tough play. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Yeah, that's a smart play over there at first. He knows he likely won't have a shot anywhere else, so he makes sure to get that one out on the tag. And you don't want to take a chance at throwing it around and not getting anybody.
Stepping in, Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. To first. Bohr is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Marlins nothing. JT Realmuto will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball one.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Chopped weakly to the left. Johnson scoops it up. On to first by Johnson, and it's in time. One away.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
At the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He singled his last time up. Teron gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Grounded to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Miguel Rojas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 42, Miguel Rojas.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
D. Gordon will dig in now. A dangerous hitter indeed as the National League's reigning batting champion. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
2 out with the man at first. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
And it looked like he was on his way to breezing through this half inning. But then a base hit, now a walk here with 2 away, and that's opened the door for these guys to maybe do some damage after all.
Christian Yelich digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
2 men are on with 2 men out. That's wide, 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
2-0, here it is. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And if you're going to walk back-to-back hitters, you definitely don't want to do it to the top 2 guys in the lineup. Now you've got the heart of the order due up, and you know those guys can sense weakness from a mile away.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
First pitch on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Yeah, you know, when a pitcher gets into a little bit of a jam out there, you can bet he's going with his best stuff. So we may see a heavy dose of that slider right now.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 5-2 game.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Now a ball popped up. Playable behind the plate for Pierzynski. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 5 innings complete. Atlanta leads it 5-2. Craig Breslow will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 42, Craig Breslow.
Ender Inciarte will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Right to Gordon. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
Kelly Johnson ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Ball one.
Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. "5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either, it's moving.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Chopped foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Into the box, Tyler Flowers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Ready on 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Nick Markakis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 42, Nick Markakis.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Way outside. 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Ready with the 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Braves strand 1, and it remains 5-2.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new
pitching for the
pitcher to
Braves,
tell you about here, and it's the hard-throwing right-hander Alexi Ogando. Martin Prado will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Tap fouled at home plate. Swing and a liner. Fouled. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And now the lefty Eric O'Flaherty's up and throwing in the Braves bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you've got a few options here.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with one away.
Matt Wisler will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Matt Wisler.
JT Realmuto will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Well, you know it's just the sixth inning, but you kind of get the sense that they need to come up with something here. So that could be a really costly strikeout.
Adeiny Echeverria will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
To short, hit hard. And that's through, a base hit. Here's Prado around third. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, nothing will put a smile on your manager's face quite like a 2-out RBI. Well, things weren't looking good. He looked like he was going to get stranded out there, but he comes through to drive him home.
Chris Johnson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Johnson.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses, 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Fly ball out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. The Braves on top, 5-3. Welcome back to South Florida. Seventh inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Dustin McGowan is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Dustin McGowan.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pierzynski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Into the seats, 0-1. Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Freddie Freeman comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Danny Swanson will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Echeverria onto the grass. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
You certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. That's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Number 42 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
You know what? I don't know if there's ever a good time for a hit by pitch, but there are definitely some bad times, and that was a bad time right there. Now you load the bases, and you do it for a dangerous hitter as well.
In now, Smith. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. right after the hit by pitch. He comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And with the bases loaded, why not take one for the team right there and let that pitch hit you? It could have been a run.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And that's really a no-win situation out there on the mound. You can't lay one in there because a guy like this could hit the ball into the parking lot, but you definitely don't want to give him a free run. And now he's got to turn right around and deal with another bases-loaded situation here.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Ender Inciarte will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
Oh, I think they might have had a shot at getting that guy at the plate. But once this ball is bobbled, you forget about that. He'll just take the sure out at first and let that run come in to score.
Kelly Johnson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here, and a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. He got him, and exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. It's the Braves 7 and the Marlins 3. Leading off the inning, D. Gordon, and they'll need him to get something going here. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. To short. Swanson gloves it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
This little 4-game run they've been on, it's been a good one. But unless things change in a hurry, it's looking like that win streak's going to end right here.
Christian Yelich stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time the flip comes up just a little too late, and that's an infield single.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
He just did everything right here on the mound. He made the good pitch. He got his guy to hit the ball on the ground. But baseball is just a little bit like life. You know, things don't always go your way. And this is going to be an infield single as he reaches here with 1 away.
Justin Bour stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Well, that's 3 hits for him now after the leadoff guy was retired. Well, now the bases are loaded here as they try to cash in.
Martin Prado steps up now with the bases loaded and his guys down by 4. That makes him, of course, the potential tying run, so we'll see if he swings for it here.
Oh, you know he's going to get his money's worth if he gets a pitch to hit. But he's also got to be sure to not try to do too much up there. A base hit makes this deficit a whole lot more manageable.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he falls behind now. 2-0. 2-0, bases loaded. You let him swing here?
Oh, this is a run producer's dream right here. I'd let him go, but only if it's his pitch in his spot.
3-0 now.
Take sign?
That would be a take sign.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
I mean, those are easy takes as a hitter. You're not even questioning whether you should offer at it or not. Now you got to look for something up over the plate. If it's not there, don't swing, even if it's a strike.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Eric O'Flaherty will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Number 42, Eric O'Flaherty. Now playing third base and batting in the ninth spot. Number 42, Adonis Garcia.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Bases are loaded with only one out. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Braves lead it 7-4. Leading off the inning, Tyler Flowers, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And that's over. 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here it is on 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. Adonis Garcia will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, he is really looking good now. Hitting all of his spots. They set that target away, and the catcher never even moved.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
1 out, nobody on. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
We'll give you another look at all 8 pitches here in the at-bat. I mean, this was a battle from beginning to end. He took some tough pitches, fouled off a few more, and then eventually he gets his reward with a solid base hit.
Standing in now, A.J. Pierzynski. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, anybody who calls this place home will tell you this is not a home run hitting park, but it will give up its share of doubles. And this one moves runners to second and third now as they're looking to cash in.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Danny Swanson strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A ball hit hard to the left side. And he'll try and knock that down, but it shoots by a base hit. 1 run scores. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
And you know, that one might be the one that breaks the Camels' back right there. A 3-run deficit was going to be tough enough, but now it's up to 5 after that. And it might be about time to wave the white flag out there.
Brian Morris will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away.
Brian Morris.
Number 42 will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone.
And now he gets to face some fresh meat. He's already got 1 homer in this game, remember.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Ozuna is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, number 42.
Smith steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 9 and the Marlins 4. Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. The 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Dribbled up the line. Pierzynski gonna have to hurry. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Adeiny Echeverria ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. In the air now, out to right field. Flowers has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Ichiro Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 42, Ichiro Suzuki.
And the 42-year-old looks at a called strike to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy, get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, strike 2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Scorched to third. Garcia fields it cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 9-4. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Edwin Jackson will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Ender Inciarte will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Lifted the other way to left center. Yelich is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Eric Ibar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. High in the air out to center field. Yelich moves over. 2 down.
Now batting.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Striding into the box, Tyler Flowers. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, a rough day so far. He's already got a hat trick, so I think it would be nice just to see him put some wood on it.
And there's the Jackson fastball as he uses it to get ahead 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on top, however, 9-4. Arodys Vizcaíno is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 42, Arodys Vizcaíno.
Striding in to start the ninth, D. Gordon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Swinging a looper to left. Inciarte moving in. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Christian Yelich gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 3-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Three and one. Here it is. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Joel De La Cruz will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Joel De La Cruz.
Giancarlo Stanton will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
From the stretch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeman in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Into the box now, Justin Bour, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Smith giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's a nice win here for these guys. And now I think, EK, you better hurry up and get to a computer so you can get your taxes in by midnight.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 9-4. Good night from Miami.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Julio Teheran. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Jared Cosart. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.